can I vent to y'all real quick? Good, because I'm going to vent to y'all. So, to all my people that are healing the parental wounds, too many people feel that they owe these parentals that weren't there for them. You don't owe them people nothing. My birth mother, I know it's some type of mental disorder or something with this lady, because this lady truly feels that I am supposed to give something to her. Like, she truly feels I owe her. Mind you, this woman did not raise me. This woman abandoned me from birth, literally. Okay, and then her excuse was when I became an adult, because mind you, she was in my life here and there, in and out, in and out. This is the same woman that was calling me. This is the same woman I have memories of calling me ugly. This is the same woman I have a memory of screaming at me in a public store at the age of 7 to not call her mother when she just got out of jail. And my grandmother was the one that was just like, that's your real mama. That's your birth mother. Go say hey, go say hey to her. Mind you, we could have never did that because I didn't know the lady didn't really care. All I knew, my grandmother was my mom, and then we had to go through this whole. It was a big ridiculous drama, and 7-year-old me just was like, okay, guess I won't call you mama no more, and I have not ever called her mama. Okay, but it's just so weird to me how these people feel you owe them anything when they did absolutely nothing for you. Like, my grandmother and my grandfather and my cousin and my auntie literally were the main people in my life that helped raise me. Shout out to my auntie Tammy. Shout out to my cousin LaSonia. Okay? Shout out to my grandmother. May she rest in peace. I got a little traumatized from her too, but I understand. Life for them was hard. My papa, baby, was never scared to spend a dime on me, period. Very blessed, very abundant. Thank you, Ashe. But it's just, to me, like, I just cannot, like, fathom how you feel I owe you anything. Even my time. Like, why do you think I owe you anything? And she sends me, like, videos. And I just know it's like the universe testing me to see how I'm going to react. Because she'll send me videos on Instagram. I really don't let her be on any of my socials because she even has the audacity to sometimes start a little drama here and there. Don't let me say anything positive about the woman that raised me. Yes, I went through trauma. And this is another thing. She want to be so upset. Well, I went through this and I went through that with her and I went through this with her. I went through the same thing with the lady and I didn't become a fucking crackhead. I went through the same fucking thing. Like, and I get it. Everybody handles trauma differently. Some of us take trauma and use it to make us stronger. And some of people really will let trauma fuck them up. Hello, confirmation. But, at some point, there has to be some type of accountability. Like, and I sent her this video and I noticed too. I sent her this video. It was like an AI video. And basically, the AI video was saying, when you're a child, you see your mother as your universe. But as you go older and you go through life and you heal, you realize, just because people, and then you kind of go through the trauma of when somebody else leaves you. You already suffer with the abandonment issue. So when somebody else leaves you or you get rejected, it hits you 10 times even harder because it's just like, oh my God, not again. And you really do go through that trauma and you try to hold on to things even if they're not good for you. You try to hold on to them because of that fear of losing something. And basically once you heal, this is why I be trying to tell people, like, a lot of people be like, oh, the trauma, that mama trauma is serious, and a lot of people will go through life and not heal that, but that'll even make it hard for you with a mate. It'll make it like daddy trauma is not the only trauma. Like, mama trauma is some serious shit, because mind you developed in this woman's womb. And then on top of that, not only are you getting her pain, her grief, you're getting the mother before her grief and the mother before her. Like, you're getting DNA trauma passed down into you. So it is so important that you heal. And it's so important that you realize you don't owe anybody anything. You don't. Because the way the scales balance, either you could just be a good individual in life and realize when it's time for you to walk away, or you could sit up there and sit in situations thinking you doing what you're supposed to do. But a lot of times y'all be trying to sit in situations Maybe I'm going all over the place. That's my ADHD. But my whole point is, don't sit in situations that you know you don't have to sit in. You don't owe anybody anything. I don't care what they did for you. I don't care what they did for you, because the way the universe works, the way life works, the scales will be balanced. Individuals will get their payback. And if you were the fucked up one in this situation, you will get your payback. Justice will always get justice. It does not matter. You could do magic to try to compromise it. You could pray to try to compromise, but the scales will always be balanced. Pay your dues. Be a good individual. If you fucked up in life, it's okay. You could do better. Every day is a new day to do better. Each one teach one. When you know better, you do better. That's black codes. If you know, you know. You know, you know. But no, I'm just thinking, because it's just like I sent her that video and I noticed she didn't like it. She didn't say nothing. But you got the nerves every day to be trying to send me a video of how somebody taking care of their mama. I will not take care of you. I will not. I may send at Mother's Day, you won't get it. She don't get Happy Mother's Day from me. I don't even know if I'm going to text her for Christmas or none of that shit, because I don't celebrate none of that white man holiday. I don't celebrate that shit. The only one I fuck with is Halloween. And why? Because I love the Dia de las Muertes. I love that holiday. All my Hispanic people, forgive me if I pronounced it wrong, but I love that holiday, and I adopted that holiday too, because I love and I respect that holiday. Any holiday to honor the ancestors is a beautiful holiday to me. Period. I'm a Dia de las Muertes girl. Do you hear me? That's that holiday. That's it. I don't really see nothing else. All that other shit is white man made, and I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't give a fuck. Okay? You may get a call or a text from me on your birthday. She was so upset I didn't call her. Everybody, oh, somebody, I didn't hear from you on Mother's Day. Girl, you're not a mother to me. And I said, and you won't. You won't. Girl, why do you feel I owe you anything when I'm the one you, like, I'm the one you rejected the most? The last one, you didn't want nothing to do with me. You so-called hated your mother. You were so abused by your mother, but yet you chose to name me after the woman that you were so abused and traumatized by. And look, I appreciate her for giving me life. I appreciate all that, but it's just like I don't owe her anything. You did your job. You brought me here. Now the rest is up to me. And look, if this message hit you, it hit you. If you feel some type of way, you feel some type of way. And honestly, a lot of y'all, a lot of women, I did a video something similar like this. They be so traumatized because they be so guilty because they know they fucked up, effed up mamas. Or you got an effed up mama wound and you not healing it. You're being blind to it, and you trying to pay back and be a great individual. You do that. Stress yourself out. Do that. But as of me, girl, bye.